We got a super fun video today taking a look at Australian slang because it is a thing. And I think I've said before on this channel that it doesn't matter the context. If it's in a professional situation, informal situation, like they use slang everywhere. And I think it's just great. So the video we're going to watch today is called 51 Hilarious Australian Slang Words You Should Know. And this is by Intrepid Guide. There will be a link down below so you can head on over and support their channel. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Get your typing fingers ready so you can let me know in the comments if these slang words that they're using are true, if you have something different, something like that. Before we get going here, like the video. That does help the channel a lot. Let's see what we can see. Aw. Oh. I think that was I don't know these animals, but I do think that was a dingo. I gotta start watching these other animals too. I just really been watching the birds, but obviously there's a lot more animals, but I like the birds. And you like the birds. What the? Oh!
Hi guys, my name is Michelle. I'm the Intrepid Guide, your guide to languages and travel. And today we're here talking about how you can speak like an Australian. We're going to be sharing a bunch of common and fun Australian expressions. And to help me out, I've asked my Aussie mate Roma from Roaming Required.
Okay, had to turn it up a little bit.
Now, the whole idea of this video is to spread some feel-good vibes about Australia because, as we all know, there are some terrible bushfires that are raging across the country. So to help raise our own spirits a little bit...
Wait, when was this? Oh, this is 5-6 years ago, 2020. So there were some bushfires, she said, back then.
To help raise donations and raise awareness about the cause, we wanted to create this video to sort of send some good vibes out into the world.
Okay.
So please take a look in the description below. I've got a whole bunch of links in there with how you can help with the wildlife and the communities that have been affected across Australia. In the meantime, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and we'll get back to you. And let's get cracking, shall we?
Here we go. 51 Australian.
The first thing you need to know about us Aussies is that we like to abbreviate everything. We like to make fun of each other, we like to make fun of our friends.
Yeah.
So we're going to get started with places and people.
Alright, so Australia is made up of 6 states and 2 territories. And by the way, Sydney isn't Australia's capital. That would be Canberra, which is located in the ACT, or the Australian capital.
Oh, okay. So Sydney is in New South Wales. Don't think I necessarily knew that. Melbourne is down there. Brisbane. South Australia. Oh, South Australia. Oh, so that's actually a state, is South Australia? Oh, and then you got the territories. Northern Territory. And then the capital. Okay. All right.
Territory. So we're going to start off with Queensland, which is located at the top of Australia.
Queensland.
So if you're from Queensland, then you're probably a banana bender because of all the big banana plantations.
What? Wait. A banana bender? A person from Queensland. And I like how they say, well, not necessarily whether I like it or not, but I would have thought it would have been Queensland. But it's Queensland.
That are there. Brisbane is the capital of Queensland, which we like to call Brizzy or Bris Vegas.
Oh, Bris Vegas? What? I haven't heard that. I actually haven't heard Brizzy, but I think Brizzy makes sense. Bris Vegas? That's cool.
Queensland is also called Banana Land.
New South Wales is the first state, apparently.
Oh.
That's what it says on the license plates anyway.
Really?
Okay.
I'm from the north coast of New South Wales, so I'm known as a coastie, whereas if you're from Sydney, you're known as a Sydney sider. Michelle?
A coastie and a Sydney sider. A coastie, okay. And a Sydney cider, okay.
From Melbourne, they're called Melburnians.
Melburnians.
Some sort of cabbage state, apparently.
Yeah, cabbage state because the early settlers discovered that the soil in Victoria was very good for growing vegetables and fruit. So yeah, somehow we got the nickname of being the cabbage state. Just next to Victoria is South.
Wait, so sorry, I'm like pausing on every one of these, but this is new to me. Okay, cabbage state. I'm assuming they grow cabbage there, because she didn't really say that. She just said that they had good soil for growing things. But is that true? They grow cabbage there? Is that why it's called the cabbage state? I don't know.
Fruit. So yeah, somehow we got the nickname of being the cabbage state. Just next to Victoria is South Australia, and if you're from South Australia, then you're nicknamed a crow eater, which is a reference to the colonials who apparently had life really tough and they had to resort to eating crows.
Oh,
and
wow.
just above South Australia is the Northern Territory, and if you're from there, you're called a top ender or you're a Territorian.
Oh, cool. Top ender. I like that name. A top ender.
Hey, that's what we affectionately call that little island at the bottom of our country. It is the state of Tasmania.
Yes.
If you're from Tassie, you're a Tasmanian.
Yep. Or a Taswegian.
Really? Is that a thing?
What?
Yeah, which I quite like because it's almost like Norwegian, but anyway, that's aside.
Yeah, Taswegian. Okay, Tassie. I knew that because I did a Tasmania video and I had a lot of people say Tassie. In fact, I think one of the signs that we saw in that video when they were at like the farmer's market or whatever, I think it said Tassie on it. So I knew that one.
Let's not get started on Norway.
Yeah, right.
They have really good apples in Tassie.
Oh, yeah.
And you're an
I knew
apple,
that.
was it used to be called the Apple Isle because they grow apples in Tasmania. So yeah, you're an Apple Islander. Something like that.
Oh.
A 5-hour flight west of Sydney will take you to Perth, which is the capital of Western Australia.
Okay.
If you're from WA, what are you called?
Well, sometimes we call them Westralians, but I like the other one, which is a sand groper. You know why they call them sand gropers?
Is that because there's nothing out there?
Pretty much.
What the hell? A sand groper. Sand groper. She said that's because there's nothing out there. And I did just watch a video on Perth, and I think somebody from there was saying, what they say, like, I should watch a video that's like south of the river or something, because and the video that he was watching, or all the places he took us was outside of Perth. So I got to find another Perth video. If you have a good one, drop that in the comments and I'll take a look at it, or head on over to the recommendation form, link down below. Subscribe.
It's because there's lots of desert out there, there's lots of sand, so yeah, we like to give them a hard time about the fact that there's not much else going on outside of Perth. So if you live in the middle of nowhere or somewhere that's kind of hard to get to, then we usually say that that's out in Whoop Whoop. So for example,
Whoop Whoop.
like if you're going to say Essex, like, oh, I'm not going, that's out in Whoop Whoop, it's too far.
Out in the middle of Whoop Whoop, we say like in the boonies or in the sticks. I said that, like, you know, my family, so Northeast Texas, that's like out in the sticks where it's like there's nothing out there. But out in Whoop Whoop, I know in the US they'd say like whoop whoop, you know, it's excited about something. I don't say that, but people do say that.
Actually, I've got a mate back home. Her family lives in WA.
Yeah.
And from her house to where her mailbox is a 3-hour drive.
No.
What?
No joke.
How did she get there?
They do have a helicopter.
Oh,
Or they drive to get their mail like every few days.
Oh jeez.
Okay, well, I mean, hey. I'm going down to get the mail. Okay, where are the keys to the helicopter? Wow. It just sounded like nothing. Well, they do have a helicopter, so there's that. They just fly over there real quick, get the mail, come back. You know, no big deal. Stop off, get something to eat on the way. You know. Oh, my God. Okay.
Sand gropers.
I'm not judging Australia because of it. I think that's just funny, no matter where they were at.
Get their mail like every few days.
Oh jeez. So I told you, sand gropers. That was Australia. That is
Whoop,
proper
whoop.
whoop whoop. Otherwise, what's the other one? There's cooey.
Oh yeah, cooey. It's a
Cooey?
it's a bush call, and it indicates your location, or if you can't hear the call, then you're obviously too far away.
Yeah. So cooey actually comes from the Aboriginal Daruk language, which are the Aboriginal inhabitants outside of Sydney. So can you demonstrate a cooey?
Yeah.
Cooey! So the idea is that it echoes and it creates like a really, like if you do it properly, it creates like a really loud noise. So if you can't hear that, then that's where the expression comes, not within cooey.
Not within cooey. Okay. I was wondering if she was going to put that up there. Cooey. Not within, not within cooey. So almost like not within shouting distance or something. Far away. Okay. Cooey. Not within cooey.
The next part is nicknames, and we give everyone a nickname. So let's
cool.
start with the name Stephen,
Stevo,
Barry,
Bazza,
John,
Jono,
Darren,
Dazza,
Terry.
Hold on. I didn't know what they were doing. They went too fast. Hold on.
And we give everyone a nickname. So let's start with the name Stephen,
Stevo,
Barry,
Bazza,
John,
Jono,
Darren,
Dazza,
Terry,
What?
Tessa,
Sharon,
Shazza,
Murray,
Mother,
an Australian,
Aussie,
a female or a woman,
Sheila,
and a guy.
a bloke.
Sheila is a woman? Oh, a bloke. I knew that.
Not only do we abbreviate people's names and places, but we also abbreviate professions.
Oh, that reminds me. I think somebody, I forget who it was. If you're out there, put it in the comments. But I remember they said my nickname would be Gaza. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, I'm going to get something and put somewhere it says Gaza. I totally forgot about that. And I didn't know it was real. I was like, is this person pulling my leg? But I guess that's what I would be. Gaza. That's pretty cool. I think I've told the story before, but I do have gotten a lot of subscribers lately, so you may not know. But there was this guy at the coffee shop in California before I left who called me Mark for like 3 years. And I never stopped him because I felt bad. You know, it's like the first time, you know, maybe you didn't hear him right and he said it. But like after about a couple of weeks, he just kept calling me Mark. And I'd see him every morning because we went to the coffee shop every morning on the way to work. And he called me Mark. And for 3 years, if he saw me now, he'd probably call me Mark. So that's not necessarily a nickname. It's just a funny story. But I do love nicknames. I call people nicknames all the time. Like I had a friend that was from Chicago. I called her Chi-Town. I love nicknames. So I think that's pretty cool.
So what we tend to do is take a profession and then chop off the end of it, adding an IE or an O.
What?
For example, bricklayer,
Bricky,
carpenter,
Chippy.
That's not the same as carpenter. Okay, but Chippy, like I would think it'd be Carpy or something. Well, Chippy, okay.
electrician,
Sparky.
Oh, I like that one. That's a cool one.
I'm gonna say Sparky.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sparky. Because I never use the word electrician.
I know it's a Sparky. It's Sparky. Yeah.
Taxi driver,
Cabbie.
Okay.
garbage man,
Garbo.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Postman.
Postie.
I still use that.
Yeah. I like Postie. It's cute.
A goalkeeper,
Goalie.
ambulance driver,
Amber.
Whoa. That sounds like, did it come from goalie?
Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
like Postie. It's cute.
a goalkeeper,
Goalie.
Okay. I mean, obviously goalie is kind of like a universal thing that I know in the US, it was called a goalie, not a goalkeeper or a keeper. But did that come from Australian slang? That would be pretty cool. I don't know.
ambulance driver,
Ambo.
bookmaker,
Ambo.
like at a sporting event.
Yeah. Bookie.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, what? Same thing? Bookie? Because that's what we call them. Oh, if that's true, that's cool.
And a truck driver.
Truckie.
Truckie,
So apart
okay.
from the professions and the nicknames, we also have everyday common expressions that will come up in general conversation. So the first one I've got is budgie smugglers.
What?
Which are?
They're like very tight men's swimwear, which are usually in like a very brief format.
Should be apples or should
Oh, man, come on. They got to show a picture of that. Budgie smugglers? Are those like a Speedo? Budgie smugglers. All right, mate, I'm going to grab my budgie smugglers. I got to work on my Australian accent. It's crap right now. It's not existent. Okay, everybody, just calm down. All right, she'll be apples. She'll be right.
She'll be right.
Oh, she'll be right. I love that one.
But who's she? Like, it's just a general female, but what does it mean?
It means that everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what about fair dinkum?
Yeah, fair dinkum's a big one. We say that a lot in Australia, and it
Really?
means fair or genuine. But do you know where it comes from?
No.
So it actually comes from the Lancashire dialect in the UK, so up in northwest of England, and it's a reference to a fair day's work, which is a dinkum, or a fair day's pay. So that's where it comes from.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah. Spit the dummy.
Oh, that's a good one. I've used that quite a lot here.
Yeah, me too.
Essentially, it means to like lose your temper, do what a baby would do and like spit out their dummy or a pacifier.
Oh, okay. Spit the dummy. So, he was mad. He really spit the dummy or something. Spit the dummy. Okay.
If you don't know what a dummy is.
Yeah. On the contrary, if you're really happy about something, then you're generally stoked. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Stoked is a good one because you can say, oh, I'm so stoked, I just got this job, it's going to be awesome.
If someone got
Okay, what the hell? That is another word that I know from the US. They use that. Stoked. Okay, did it originate in Australia?
engaged, you can say, I'm so stoked for you.
Yeah, stoked for you. So it's kind of like replacing happy with stoked, but it basically just means that something really good has happened and you're really happy about something.
Stoked or pumped.
So, yeah. And if you're having a crap day at work, then
You're having a win.
you're having a whinge.
Having a whinge?
Which, yeah, it's basically, you're complaining, but you may not have a good reason for it. But yeah, it's sort of like in a reference to whining, your whinge, whining, something.
Oh.
Maybe some sort of
To complain incessantly.
Are you having a
Yeah.
whinge?
Yeah, pretty much.
If someone does something nice for you, perhaps they've done you a favour, normally you would say you're welcome. But
Yeah.
if you're an Aussie, what you would say is no dramas or no worries.
So another one that we say, which is kind of hard to explain, but we say yeah, nah a lot.
Whoa, hold on. I like that. No dramas. No dramas. No dramas. No worries. People say that now in the US. No dramas. Okay. Yeah, nah.
So, the best way to explain what this actually means and how it works is if you use an example. So, give me an example.
Do you want to come to the bottle A?
Yeah, nah, I can't. I'm really busy with work. So, yeah, nah is sort of like, I've heard you, and the nah bit is, I can't actually go. So, you're saying yes, but yeah, nah, like, yeah, no, I can't.
I get that. I can do that. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. That would kind of suck if you were the person asking, because for a brief moment in time, you probably are excited because they say yeah, and they're like, yeah, no. Okay.
Mucking around.
Or faffing around.
Oh, that's also, yeah.
Yeah, faffing around, mucking around. Well,
Okay.
you're not really doing much. You're procrastinating. You're wasting time. That's a good one. I like that one. What are you doing?
Faffing
I'm just
around.
mucking around.
Oh.
Pottering around the house.
Kids muck around too, like they muck around in the garden.
Okay.
Oh,
They're
they're
like
playing. Yeah.
If something stops working or it's died, how do you explain that?
Yeah, it's carped it or it's cactus.
What about
What?
go chopo?
Yeah, go.
Whoa, hold on. To cark it? What?
Explain that.
Yeah, it's carped it or it's
Cark it. To cark it. Something died.
cactus.
What about go chopo?
Yeah, go tropo is a good one. So go tropo comes from the word tropical, and it's basically used to
Oh.
refer to anyone that lives in the tropical regions of Australia or in
Oh.
hot weather. Because basically the hot weather is said to go to their head and make them a bit crazy. So if you think someone's a bit, loopy or whatever, you say, oh, they're going tropo.
Oh.
Another good one is walkabout.
Yeah, or
What?
go walkabout.
Okay.
Which basically means to
Go
go
for
and
a
get
walk.
lost or you can't be found. But this one's nice because it comes from the Australian Aboriginal community. So boys between the ages of 10 and 16 will go out into the bush or into the rest of outback Australia, and it's basically their time to fend for themselves. So they're out there by themselves for about 6 months, and it's their spiritual and traditional transition into manhood because they have to learn how to survive by themselves.
What? 6 months. You have been giving me videos on the Aboriginal culture. So I got to find one. I haven't watched it yet. And I'm just being honest. Well, I know sometimes people get mad when I say that, but I'm just telling you like it is. So I've always heard in the United States that like that's like a sensitive topic, the Aboriginal culture. At least that's what I've always believed. So, but I do need to watch something on that. So anyway, back to the regularly scheduled programming.
By the time they come back, they're said to be men. So I think it's a quite nice term to
Oh wow,
go
that's
with
cool.
that. Yeah. So if you're going out on a big night out, what are you doing?
Oh, you're gonna hit the turf.
Yeah.
Hit the terps.
Or you
What?
have some grog.
Grog, yeah. Or
Oh man, she didn't explain it. Hit the terps. Hit the terps. Okay. Grog, alcohol. Okay.
Goon.
Goon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goon.
But
goon is wine in a box.
all right.
Oh.
So what is terps then? Because I don't think many people know what terps is
No.
outside of Australia.
So it is a product from pine trees, as I understand it. It's like an oil of turpentine. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Oh.
a spirit that
Yeah.
you would use, not a spirit to drink, but a spirit for like cleaning products and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But it does have an alcoholic content.
Yeah. So it's quite strong too. So hit the terps means like you're going hard, like you're gonna have a big night out.
Oh.
This one has tripped me up a number of times
Uh-oh.
since I moved to London. So it is the concept of feeling crook. It
Yeah.
just does not
Feel
translate.
sick. Yeah. Because British people, they say to feel poorly or they're, you know, a bit poorly today.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm sick or feel like crap or down in the dumps is not sick. That's like sad. Feeling crook. Okay.
But yeah, we just say we feel crook. And if you don't want to go to work, then you can chuck a sickie.
Chuck a sickie.
Okay, I knew
Yeah,
that.
Definitely.
Because that kind of implies that maybe you're not sick for genuine reasons, that you,
Yeah.
you had a big night out. So you hit the
Chuck a
terps,
sickie.
pull a sickie the next day.
Oh, wow.
And
feel
Hit the terps, pull a sickie the next day. I mean, in the U.S., that'd probably be like going out, going hard to paint or something, and calling in sick. That's boring and long.
crook.
yeah, feel a bit crook.
Yeah.
So if someone's being a little bit stupid or a bit daft, then we usually say they're a snake short of a Barbie or a barbecue.
What?
I say that one a bit different.
Yeah.
I say sandwich short of a picnic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or a stubby short of a six-pack. Yeah, I like that one.
I like snacks short of a Barbie. Let me see. In the U.S., we would say like the elevator doesn't reach the top floor. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. Something like that. But I like the first one.
But a stubby,
Stubby.
yeah, a stubby is something that we use a lot in Australia because a stubby is like a tin.
A tin.
Yeah, tinny.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
a can
tinny.
of beer, and then to hold the can of beer, so the stubby, then we have a stubby holder.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
like a wetsuit or foam material that you put
Oh,
your
okay.
hand inside of and it keeps it nice and cold.
Yeah, I think in America they call it a koozie.
Koozie?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Someone that perhaps lacks a little bit of sophistication or style,
Yeah.
then you, in the UK, would be known as a chav or a bit chavvy.
Oh.
To an Aussie, you would be a
Bogan. Yeah, a bit rough around the
A
edges.
bogan?
But yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a bogan. It can be nice. It can sometimes be a bit of a compliment. You know, you're kind of down to earth. But I guess it
Oh.
depends on the context and how you use it and the sort of the intonation that you have behind it. So
Oh.
if you mean it to be offensive, you can say, "Oh, you're bogan." You know, like having a laugh with
Bogan?
someone. You know, like,
Bogan?
"Oh, you're so Aussie. You're such a bogan." Yeah.
You can also
Oh.
have bogan parties.
Bogan parties, yeah.
What?
And what's the uniform for a bogan party?
So stubbies,
Yeah.
which are men's shorts.
Yeah.
Short shorts though.
Short
Oh.
shorts.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like mid-thigh.
Yeah. Not
Oh.
very flattering.
No, so stubbies, singlets, so like a wife beater singlet,
Yeah.
preferably the Bonds brand.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like they're cut off, they don't have a sleeve, and they're quite thin, like a singlet type
Like a
of thing.
vest, I think
Vest,
they call
yeah,
it.
Oh.
vest, right.
Yeah, I don't know what
Okay.
I don't know what the Americans call them. Singlets?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
A muscle shirt. I think that's what she's thinking, where the sleeves are cut off, just this part's cut off. I think they call it a muscle shirt.
And thongs.
Yeah.
Yeah, flip-flops.
Thongs.
Okay.
Flip-flops is what, yeah.
Thongs,
Not a
definitely.
G-string.
No.
We
No.
call a G-string a G-string, but they call a thong. Sorry.
Thongs are footwear.
For us, they are. Yeah,
Yeah.
for Americans, like a G-string.
Oh,
They don't call it that. They call it a thong because
Yeah.
it goes between
yeah.
the crack of your bum instead of the crack of your toe.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not unknown that Australia has an enormous range of fauna, but what you might not know
What?
is that we also have some animal-related expressions. Do you
Yeah.
have any personal favorites?
Yeah, I like this one a lot, and it's not used all that much. But my favourite one is to have a few roos loose in the top paddock, or a few kangaroos loose in the top paddock.
What? A few roos loose in the top paddock? Wow.
Which basically means you're not quite there. You're a little bit loopy. You're a little bit
Oh.
daft.
A few roos loose in the top paddock. I like that one.
But yeah, I've used that one here before. Like, what's a paddock? But a paddock is basically like an enclosure where animals are kept,
Right.
like farm animals, for example. So it's like a fenced-off area.
What about dingo's breakfast?
Yeah, so
Oh.
you haven't eaten anything at all because dingoes can go quite some time without having anything to eat. So yeah, if you had breakfast, I had a dingo's breakfast. Yeah.
What? Oh, cool. I see. Dingo's breakfast. Okay. So that means you haven't eaten.
Which means nothing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't had anything at all. What about when you go drinking?
Like a lizard?
Well, yeah, there's that one too, but I was actually thinking of a different one.
Oh.
So, I mean, yeah, if you're really busy, then you're flat out like a lizard drinking.
Yeah.
Because obviously
Oh.
you've got nothing else that's more important than sitting out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Flat out like a lizard drinking. It's to be very busy. Flat out like a lizard drinking. I don't understand that
In
one.
the sun on a hot rock and then just drinking.
Oh.
Yeah, just sipping some water from the stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Do you
okay.
mean to like drink with the flies?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, which means what?
Drink,
I don't know.
drink with the
flies means you're drinking alone, so you're not drinking with anyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah,
'cause
just
you're
drink
What?
with
out on your
flies.
own.
Yeah, you're out in the bush.
What? Drink with the flies? Means you're drinking alone. Oh, I see. Because the only people with their only thing that's coming around you are the flies. Like nobody else is there with you, just you and the flies. Okay, I got that.
Bush and there's nothing around but flies. Yeah. Well, that's it from us. We are
Oh,
done,
that's it?
or as we would say in Australia, Dunskies. Thank you so much
Dunskies.
for sticking around. We hope that you've learned something. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a nice big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on those notifications so you get alert when I post more videos in the future. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave a comment below and we'll get back.
Oh, wow. I thought that was great. Okay. All right. That's pretty cool. And there's probably so many more. I've even seen a few. Like, I don't think brekkie, I heard of that for breakfast. I don't think they said that. Maybe they did. I just don't remember. But there's a bunch more. So I can make a few more videos on this, I'm sure. But that's great, man. And it's probably for a lot of these, you probably end up like the lady here on the left. I think if you're looking at the screen, the lady on the left, where she asked what that meant. She's like, I don't know. So I would say probably for most of these things, you just probably know when to say it. Like, you're not even sure. You'd have to think about how you explain it, actually. But, man, that was a lot of fun. I really liked that video. I can't wait to watch more. And I can't wait to see your comments because I know you're going to have some stuff that's going to be pretty cool. It's probably going to help me a lot. That was a great video. Hopefully you liked that reaction there. If you did and you want to see more just like it, then subscribe to the channel, man. It's easy and it's free. My name is Greg. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.